Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Ghostmaster. This time we'll be doing Summoners Not Included, but first I'm going to swing by the ghoul room and do a few upgrades. I kind of do this arbitrarily. What you give who doesn't really make a difference. Just kind of depends on who you use most often. So, let me see if I can give Boo anything useful. That's useful from time to time, so let's buy that. And... not really worth it right now. I will continue saving up then. I thought it was going to be a little more useful than that, but whatever. We will continue on. Also, when I played through the other game again, I actually did it in, like, record time. Not for the game, there's still more to do, but pretty quickly.
Took a powerful tome to the woods with the goal of summoning an ancient spirit known as the Darkling. Fleeing his cabin after disastrous initial experiments, he renewed his research at the university. 3 of his students, wrapped with dreams of power, have stolen his notes and journeyed to the cabin intending to locate the arcane book for their own nefarious purposes. Aid them in performing the summoning, so we may recruit the Darkling for ourselves.
Alright. Once again, this is a level more about getting people where you need them, rather than scaring them away. Let's see here. I believe that will about do it, so I will also include... it's always hard to choose the last one when you don't really need anything, but you don't want to take anyone who's not helpful. Let's go with... let's just throw Lucky in there again. Alright.
Trick the mortals into summoning the Darkling by using the ancient tome.
Curse my foolishness. Rain dancer may dance no more. How fetid and foul this porcelain contraption built by mortal hand. When will they unleash the torrent within and flush this spirit's way to freedom?
Essentially, she is trapped in the toilet and needs to be flushed. So, we need to get rid of the beehive, because there are actually a couple times when they will go to the bathroom and get chased away by the bees. So, let's solve that problem right there. Which would, of course, send the bees out to attack everything, most likely, but in this case, the bees apparently all died. Also, I'm not sure if it's in his bio now, but one of these guys, I think it's this dude, is actually afraid of weather, so you can't make it too windy out here, or he will actually become terrified just by being outside.
I am known as Whisper Wind.
Yeah, that matches.
I'm the scion of the winds. My skies are denied me by uncouth human sorcery, which seals me within this dream catcher. Though I yearn to be free of this ramshackle dangling trinket, to return to the wide world beyond, I cannot escape without aid.
Now I'm pretty sure that is a lie. I think this guy actually can get himself out just by doing this. Combine that with Gus. Oh hey, no, only use what I've told you to use. There we go. Busted it.
Then may I ride the winds of freedom. Thank you.
Okay, that's one of those ones where it's not necessarily a bad voice actor, it's just really annoying the way they decided to use the voice. But we will use Tempest again because we need to clear off the basement. And now, since I am using an ability like Gusts or Tempest or whatever outside, it actually affects the entire map. There's another map later that is almost entirely outdoor area, and if you stack the various elementals together, you can make a serious rainstorm. It is pretty awesome, actually. So, we need someone to flush the toilet. The toilet is water emotional. And now we need this person.
My cursed husband buried me here in the darkness. I remember that ghastly tome, his fiendish rituals, my heart slowing as my sanity fled till death. The lust of the living have passed me by, save the desire for revenge. I must show to the living the truth of the dead.
Now this is a tricky one. You actually insta-fail if any of these three people run away. However, to free Moonscream, you have to use, let's see, her power. I think it's, yeah, Strange Vision. Spooky Surprise also works. Which will then cause terror. If you accidentally hit this guy, or if you've scared this guy with weather enough, you will actually scare them away entirely and fail in the process of getting her unlocked. So, it's tricky. Also, she's had an idea. I think she knows where the key is. One of them has to use the toilet eventually, I think. Also, for them to find the book, I will have to use kinesis to float it off of here, but I'm gonna wait until someone uses the toilet just so that I am sure that it's been done. Do you have anything useful? Flood is kind of fun, but it's not useful now. Haunted Hail also actually makes it rain fish. Or various other things, but it's usually fish. Ah, excellent! She is downstairs. Use power, Strange Vision.
The mortals have entered the cellar, but their searching skills are sadly inadequate. Perhaps it would help if the book could be moved.
And there's your tip.
Screams of the living almost match mine. I crave more of their music.
And there we go, that's her done. And I don't believe she has anything really useful. She's another thoroughfare. But, you know, she exists. Watch her sit there as a man uses her toilet.
Flow. Now turn, Rain Dancer, to our enemies, that she may fall upon them.
Some of the ways you free ghosts is just hilarious. Alright, let's get that book down. Of course, this is going to freak her out a bit more, but it's okay, because they will have the book. Actually, it looks like she hasn't noticed the book floating around. And we bench, and the book is there. And she will call her buddies down at that point. Get gruntiate. And there we go. They have discovered the book and are about to attempt a freakish ritual. So let's watch that, shall we? And here they come. And I think this is the end of the level. No, it's not. But I won't spoil that. So we get to watch them talk in their little Simlish language as they decide to start off the thing. But then, dun, 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 Einstein.
Ghostmaster, do not allow the deranged professor to foil our plans.
So, what we need to do is scare away the professor. Unfortunately, that is much easier said than done. Oh, damn it. Luckily, they are all on the stairs, so I should be able to scare him without scaring everyone else. There we go. Then I use Power Swallow. This should be excellent. Also, you notice because this place has a dirt floor, it counts as earth for him, which is excellent. That is extra terrifying for him, apparently. And I can slow his escape, which is funny. Go with some strange behavior. It is actually possible to drive him insane, and it will still count, but it's usually much easier to scare him away. Let's see if we can't do this. Okay, you're useless. Go away. We'll go with this. Watch the shattering song shatter the tape recorder. You're useless too. You're all useless. Also, I don't know why the light went out. There we go. I've actually never taken this long to hide this guy away. Or scare this guy away. I said hide him away. You know what I meant. Huh, I didn't know that actually caused fear. What else do you got? Oh, cut lights, that would be why. Come on. Fine then. You get to go away. Alright, come on. There's gotta be some. Oh, Thunder. Thunder scared that one chick. Let's see if it works on him. Damn it. He is good. You're useless, Lucky. Thankfully, Boo is not. And in a second or two... One thing this game could really benefit from, possibly, is a fast-forward button, kind of like The Sims. I'm not sure entirely, but it seems like it would be really helpful. I mean, it might cheapen the experience if you didn't have to put the effort in. I don't know. Also, I'm surprised I don't find that odd. He chases them out with a gun. They quietly single file out of the room and mill around up here while he sits down in the basement. Then he comes up screaming in terror, and they just shuffle back down inside like nothing happened. Oh well. Now you gotta watch this little cutscene again, and it takes a little longer than it probably should. But whatever. The level is nearly done. And thus, the Darkling, one of the cooler looking monsters in this game. Who eats their souls?
The ritual is complete, but the Darkling needs more souls to be freed. A task for later attention. For the time being, enjoy your victory.
And thus the day was saved. And I was far too slow for anything more than a single pumpkin.
Because of your successes, these haunters have been spared from other campaigns to join you in Gravenville.
So if it doesn't skip, no, I'll go check him out in the ghoul room real fast, and then we will call it off, and I will move on to... Oh, these are both really fun. Which one do I do? Do the boat one. Dead fellas. But yeah, first let me check out the 3 new haunters we have. And then I will call it a night for, I guess, this episode. We have our second swarm, or horde, Buck, who is Old Man Carter's faithful hound. I don't know the reference it's making here, but this is one of the most useful ghosts in the game, because he is inside and outside. That means anywhere. I have yet to find a single place you cannot fetter Buck. And his powers tend to be the same as Clatterclaw's. Then we have Hypnos. I don't know why it's a horse with only 2 back legs. And yeah, that's the description. I don't understand it, but this is one of the few that fetters to sleeping targets. Very useful abilities, actually, for the most part. Mostly what they do is work best to expose the fears of others and let you scare them more effectively. What was the last one? We got... Damn, I'm blanking. I knew I saw... There we go, the fat guy. And, yeah, I only ever use him on a single mission, and you'll see that in a bit. And you need that ability for it, pretty much. And, let me see, can I afford Quake? I cannot, so I won't bother with that. Alright, well, you have enjoyed the wonderful music, and we have finished the level and moved on to the second phase of the game. Thank you for joining me, I will see you next time.